Excuse me, may I have everybody's attention, please? Attention, it gives me a warm welcome to present to you the original and the new and improved Easter bunnies. Well, now I must say, thank you for the proper introduction. I know too that you're excited for the grand announcement, so let's cut to the chase. Now, as you all know, today is Easter Sunday, and on that special day, we lucky rabbits spread some holiday cheer across the entire globe. But this year, it's time that we go out there and make our Easter deliveries possible at an unknown state in England, known as the island of Sodor. That's right, an entire society populated by the famous locomotives based on the popular children's book series in Britain, and also the longest-running television series about Thomas the Tank Engine. That is where we need to go. And with some help from our newest Easter bunny, he can make this year's holiday as jolly as a Roger. Isn't that right, E.B.? You know me, father. I may be a rock and roll drummer, but that is not going to stop me from making you glad. That's a boy, lad. Now go out there and make the magic happen. Will do. How proud I am of my own son. You know, senor, I will say that you have put so much faith in your own son, have you? Indeed, Carlos. But sometimes that's exactly what we want. Oops, I almost forgot. Just like old times, eh? Oi! Quickly, fellas! Someone's coming! What's going on, Thomas? Why have we stopped here? This isn't a station.
Well, by George, have you seen anything like this?
Well, I'll be. Why, this would make a perfect Easter Sunday festival. I guess I better report this to the Fat Controller as fast as I can. Good afternoon, Sir Charles Topham speaking. What's that? A group of Easter eggs laying on the green meadows? No accidents? Not on purpose? What's that you say? An Easter Sunday festival? Well, in that case, we must gather the other engines, because I assure to you that I have a great idea for a grand Easter egg pursuit. Good morning, everybody. Now, you're probably wondering, Topham, what are we doing here in the middle of the meadows? Well, I have set up a challenge to see who will be able to collect the most amount of Easter eggs. Whoever does so will win. So, let the pursuit begin. Hey, Woodpecker. Last one to catch the last Easter egg is a rotten egg.
Oh, yeah? You want to make something of it, Buzzard?
Oh, yeah.
Well, in that case, you're on.
Wow. Hey, Thomas, who do you suppose made this kind of delivery? Only time will tell, Percy. I mean, who knows? It could be the Easter Bunny, of course.
Yes, that's right. We, the three bears. Paulson Bear, Lewis Bear, and Bryson Bear. Secret detectives destined to spread justice to the kingdom of Toons. That's right. Toons. Cute, cuddly, winning instant fame, adoration, and acclaim. But today we find out what happens when the laughter stops, when the agent stops calling. For a cartoon character who never had her own show, Kaidi has yet to achieve excellence as a rubbery comic hero. The world was ready for a brand new comic book hero character. Thus, Kaidi was born. But right away, as she was introduced, people have theorized that she was claimed as a rejected cosplayer. To get people to recognize her, Kaidi tried to cross over into action feature films. It was an extremely tall order. Now, as secret detectives destined to spread justice to the kingdom of Toons, we now go live on the scene to see what our special guest star's problem could be.
To put it simply, rejection was following me everywhere I go in every Hollywood casting call. As expected, I tried to provide every superhero role, every single one, specifically overseas. Alas, I didn't make the cut. I still thanked my respective co-stars nonetheless.
As 1 week had passed, Kaidi fell into despair and was losing all hope. However, the only avenue left was a surprise just for her. As time was progressing, Kaidi was ready for her first training lesson for her act of bravery. This next clip demonstrates the delightful growth between herself and her character. And don't leave any in the register or I'll get medieval on your butt!
Sir, have you noticed our security cameras?
You don't say. Well, in that case, take me to your leader, or it's rabbit stew for you. I'm ready for my close-up now.
Ah, yes, the taste of justice sure is sweet, and Kaidi couldn't agree more. Now, she has found her purpose with the help of Viva and friends. Another case closed from the files of the Three Bears.
Harold the helicopter enjoys flying across the island of Sodor. Everywhere he looked, he can see the engines chuffing up and down the coastal branch lines and showing what it takes to be, and I quote, really useful. Well, for the most part. One summer's day, Thomas and Percy were carrying passengers to take to the seaside today. They were, of course, the ones most excited to see some summertime activities and even at best a rock and roll show later tonight. Suddenly, without warning, the boys heard an eerie buzzing looming from above. The noisiest of all was that of a helicopter. As Percy saw who it was, his mood soon changed. "Oh, brother, not him again," he grumbled.
Good morning, Sodor, cried Harold. Well, what do I see here? 2 little tank engines heading to the seaside for the summer.
Yeah, so? What have you got to do with this, Harold? Percy asked.
Well, mind if I join the both of yous for the journey? The seaside party wouldn't be as much fun without a helicopter.
No thank you, Harold. We're good, concluded Thomas.
Very well then. But if you need me, just give me a call. Toodaloo!
And Harold buzzed away. Percy, of course, was the one most upset. Honestly, Thomas, that cheeky chopper is a real pain in the back, buffer beam. Why, the very nerve of that whirly-bird knucklehead thinking that one day steam power ought to be rendered obsolete. Well, when it comes to being on the Fat Controller's railway, I don't think so. I know what you mean, Percy, said Thomas. But between you and me, I think it's best to give Harold a fair chance. After all, he is part of the Sodor Search and Rescue Center. Oops, that's the guard's whistle. Well, we better get moving. We don't want to be late. Good thinking.
At last, the 2 tank engines made it to the seaside right on time. Seven inches away from the seaside, we can see an old fisherman hoping to catch a rare undersea bass. Suddenly, without warning, something caught onto the fish hook. The fisherman strained and he struggled. Then there was trouble.
We got ourselves a sinker here! Ladies, let's do this thing. We hadn't had any action like this since ever.
Then an idea flew into Percy's funnel.
Oh my gosh, I better go apologize to Harold. Surely he'll know what to do.
So Percy was rocketing his way to see Harold at the airfield.
Hurry, hurry, hurry,
He shouted. Meanwhile, at the airfield, Harold was stretching his propellers ready for the call to action when Percy showed up.
Harold, there's a fisherman drowning at the seaside. You've got to come now.
Hold it. What's the magic word?
Oh boy, I'm sorry about what me and Thomas said earlier.
That's better. Then there's no time to waste. Just when all hope seems lost for the fisherman, Thomas ended up hearing an eerie buzzing. Suddenly, who should come to the rescue but Harold?
Harold, oh, I'm sure glad to see you. Hey, just to let you know, me and Percy are very sorry for what we said earlier.
That's all right. But we can talk about it later. Right now, I've got work to do. Have no fear, citizens. Herald Helicopter's here. As soon as the fisherman was lowered to the ground, everybody was there to celebrate Harold's victory. But they gave Thomas and Percy a big welcome, too.
Okay, here we come, Captain. We'll save you, and you can bet on it.
Hey kids, the fun's not over yet.
Hey, thanks for not doubting my word, little Percy.
No problem, mate. 'Cause you know, I've learned something today. Much like steam power, flying machines can be claimed as really useful too.